After 1 year, the ACHA Series is back on Onondaga Lake. More than 60 mighty hydroplane will roar this weekend. After showing good speed in Lonceau, will Martin Rochon finally find a way to end his bad luck streak? Perfect on the first round of the championships. Will Marc Lecomte carry on his winning ways on Onondaga Lake? That's what we're gonna find out in beautiful Syracuse, New York.
Hydroplane Quebec present the Canadian Hydroplane Association Race Series.
Located in central New York, just northwest of Syracuse, Onondaga Lake's modern history is tied to the industrial development of the area. Salt production was a key part of the local economy and helped industry develop along the shores of Onondaga Lake. Chemical plants in the 20th century created serious pollution issues that remain. Much of the industry has been gone for decades now, and there are serious efforts to clean up the lake. Already, there are many signs of a renewed lake, and with the development of a beautiful park system, the area is a frequent destination for locals to run, walk, bike, and enjoy the outdoors. The lake also has a long history of hydroplane boat racing. From 1984 to 1990, the Unlimited Hydroplanes held a race on Onondaga Lake, which turned out large crowds. More recently, there have been inboard hydroplane races, the last being held in 2010 with ACHA participation featuring the always crowd-pleasing Grand Prix hydroplane class.
After the break, let's join Richard Delsner for the T-Boat Heat 1.
These web series brought to you by Wolf Engines, the Saint Félicien Regatta in collaboration with ProNet Régent Côté and Midas Restaurant, Anderson Hydroplane, Shane Custom Metal Fabricator, Passion VR, Caravan Vaillancourt, and EMS Environmental Manufacturing Solution, the Construction Labrec et Poirier, and Hedge Tools and Machine. This is an HydroplaneQuebec.com presentation in collaboration with the Regatta of Valley Field.
Final 5 seconds, they'll be a little bit late. Nobody will jump. What's that number on the outside? 11. So it looks like the Timothy Special, boat number 11 in lane 1. He was your winner in long salt, and which puts him in the lead for high points. Let me see those. Yeah, it's CT11, big lead as they head down the backstretch. Chaotic Dream, Leah Husik that I interviewed, she's in second place. Good battle for the third place. They head down that back chute. One down, 4 to go for our leader, Michael Tremblay out of Valleyfield, Quebec. Second place, Leah Husik. Third place, C51, the Trimax. And Jimmy Benson in the bad boy, 518, bringing up the back. '51 in third place, 313 in fourth. Patrick Marneau from Valleyfield's in fifth place in the 15. So right after this we go Hydro 350, 3 heats, and then what we're all here for, Grand Prix Hydros this afternoon. Each pole will run twice. Checkered flag out for our leader. Second place, Leah Husik, Chaotic, a Dream. A little bit of a battle going on for fourth out there. Third place is the 51, the Trimax. Drag race for fourth. Looks like 15 will get it on the outside. And that puts Hydroid in fifth. So Lena Richards has the most expensive seat in the house that did not start sitting in the infield. Extremely frustrating for the driver. They just hate it when they don't get a chance to run their boat. 518 will take 6. And 19 will take 7. Black flag out. Next up, Hydro 350. These are 5-liter hydros on steroids. With a little extra horsepower, and a little more speed, and a lot of competition. Race on the lake coming up with Hydro 350 in just a couple of minutes.
When the race season is over, I like to stay active, do sports, snowboard, play softball, hang out with friends. The type of music I like is mostly country. I like, my favorite groups are Rascal Flatts, Taylor Swift, Eli Young Band. The family activities I like to do, shopping, basically. My family goes in like 6 different directions, so we all shop together. My friends would describe me as the class clown. I'm very outgoing and not shy, and just like to be funny. Something I do that would surprise people would probably be I'm a cheerleader and the flyer, which is the one that gets thrown in the air, because most people wouldn't link boat racing girls with cheerleaders, so that probably surprised some people. Spiders really scare me. Yeah, fires scare me now too. Oh, you're welcome, thank you.
Join us after the break for more action.
These web series brought to you by Wolf Engines, the Saint Félicien Regatta in collaboration with ProNet Régent Côté and Midas Restaurant, Anderson Hydroplane, Shane Custom Metal Fabricator, Passion VR, Caravan Vaillancourt, and EMS Environmental Manufacturing Solution, the Construction Labrec et Poirier, and Hedge Tools and Machine. This is an HydroplaneQuebec.com presentation in collaboration with the Regatta of Valleyfield.
This year at Race on the Lake, there was a great addition to the ACHA fleet. 8 vintage boats took the water on Onondaga Lake. To start the day, during the national anthem, there was the GS9, 77, and 78 that ran hot laps for the fans. GS77, Zippy Pickle, owned and driven by Brian Degloper, and GS78, Flying High, owned by his dad, Bill Degelhopper. The Degelhopper family is from the Buffalo area. They have been on the vintage circuit for many years now, and Bill is an APBA vintage rep. Also, on the race course, GS9, Papa's Bundle of John Gass from Grand Island, New York. Later in the afternoon, the vintage Hydroplane took to the water. We saw GP 1001 Miss Dynamite of Roger Lapierre from Governor, New York. This boat won the 1988 Triple Crown Championships in Valleyfield. At that time, she was owned by Gilles Leboeuf and driven by Howie Benz. This hull was built in 1986 by Henry Lauterbach and ran in competition until 1992 when the reinforced cockpit became mandatory. Also, GP 317, owned and driven by Bill Fisk from Williamson, New York. Bill is another regular on the vintage circuit. He also owned the Cam to Play 2.5 mod Lauterbach hull. The Irishman is the former Maryland Miss, the 1972 APBA National High Point Champion in the 7th-liter class. Another great hull built in 1971 by Henry and Larry Lauterbach. The oldest boat on the vintage fleet in Syracuse was GP222 Canadiana Grand Prix, owned by Mark Hart from Clayton, New York. A beautiful long-tail hull built in 1964 as part of the Canadiana team, owned at the time by Aubert Briand. In 1965, driven by Art Asbury, the Canadiana Grand Prix set a UIM speed record of 153 miles per hour in Belleuil, Quebec. The only cab-over vintage hull on Onondaga Lake was H62, Tool Crib Special, owned by Bill Marsheimer and driven by his son Tom. It's a beautiful Ron Jones from the 70s, which won the Valleyfield Invitational in 1974. It's always great to watch old hydroplanes to remind us where we're coming from. Please join us after the break for the exciting H350 class.
These web series brought to you by Wolf Engines, the Saint Félicien Regatta in collaboration with ProNet Régent Côté and Midas Restaurant, Anderson Hydroplane, Shane Custom Metal Fabricator, Passion VR, Caravan Vaillancourt, and EMS Environmental Manufacturing Solution, the Construction Labrec et Poirier, and Hedge Tools and Machine. This is an HydroplaneQuebec.com presentation in collaboration with the Regatta of Valleyfield.
You can't afford to be late. 10 seconds left. They're going to straighten it out, put their foot in it. Wow, picture corner. Perfect start. 3 boats right in the picture. Side by side as they head down to that first turn. And you can see by the amount of water these guys hang in the air, you got to be in the lead group or you're done. Good start according to the referee. Everybody legal. And boy, were they right on the line. These guys are professionals. Second race of the season. Oh, somebody dusting for mosquitoes down there. A lot of smoke in that first turn. Good battle for second here. The leader's pulling away. 99, boat number 99 is in the lead. Then 104, then 333, then the 9, and then the 16. And we don't know who yet's leaving that cloud of smoke in the corner. Sometimes the breather, if you got a little too much oil in the engine and the breather's, on the right side, when you go through the corner, sometimes they'll huff out a little bit of blue smoke. Everybody's still running, so who's ever did it is still out there. Looks like we lost somebody somewhere. I don't see where they're on the course, so 2 down, 3 to go. Oh, okay, there's somebody on the backstretch. I got to trim this tree tonight. That's zero gravity, 48. So zero gravity has 0 RPMs right now in the backstretch. Bertrand Delude in a Henderson out of Lake Coteau, Quebec. So your leader checking out. They're spreading out here. You can't afford to slow down. A lot of emphasis on your time and your finish if you want to try and make the final, the winner-take-all final Sunday afternoon. Three down, 2 to go for our leader. Good battle developing for second place here as they head up this front stretch. The 104 and the 333. The 9 going by in 4th place sounds a little bit off song. A little trouble with the engine maybe in the 9. And you can't have engine trouble in this class. They'll run away from you. White flag out for our leader. He's going to drift it off a little bit wide. When you're out in front, you run it any lane you want. Wherever the boat's the most comfortable and you feel like running, that's where you go. 3 down, 1 to go for the 99. 104 in second. 313 in third. Fourth place to 9. And 5th place to 16. Okay, white flag being put away, checkered flag being ready for our leader. Here he comes off the last corner. Norm Ensberry in the OCR Racing. A Bergeron Hall with the win, 104, second place. Marc Lecomte, third place. Michael Poirier from Valleyfield in the Inferno. What a paint job. Number 9 in 4th. 5th place will be the Oten Shin, the 16. And then the 0 gravity was 0 RPM. Bertrand Delude with a did not finish. Okay, black flag out. The return to the pits. 2 more heats of Hydro 350. There's Kelly Shane up there first. This woman's going to teach these guys how to start a Hydro 350. 5 seconds left. They can put their foot in it now. Good to go. All right, ladies, here's where you root for that red boat on the outside in second place. That's our lone woman out there, Kelly Shane. And she's moving up. She's in the hunt for the lead. A three-way battle for the lead as they head down that backstretch. Look at this Hydro 350 competitive racing. Look the parity. Look how tough it is to come into lap one. Looks like another start. With the lead, 77 in second, 71 going down on the inside of the course there. Oh, that's a 7. 7 shuts it off and pulls to the infield. Seven's back on the course. He's got it refired. Maybe a fuel pickup problem on the 7, the Joker. All right, they're spreading out a little bit now. 2 down, 3 to go. Boat number 16, the old 10 Chin out in front. This call, my brother, that's the 15, Jean-Pierre Morin. Second place, Kelly Shane. Third place, Sylvain Dorès. Fourth place, the Out of Control. And you see the guy in fourth place drift off that turn and go really wide. You don't want to cross the wake of the boats ahead of you. All it does is slow you down. So sometimes you see a boat go through a corner late, and you wonder why they're so far out. They don't want to cross the wake. We got somebody shutting down on the front stretch. What a bad place to break down. That's the Joker. That's twice now. The last 2 laps, he shut off right there. Dangerous place to be sitting on the race course. 3 down, 2 to go for number 15, Jean-Pierre Morin. Second place, Our Lady, Kelly Shane. Third place to 32, fourth place to 71, Out of Control, Dominic Doust. Flag being ready for our leader. Yellow flag out for that boat sitting on the front straightaway. That's what yellow means. You don't caution in boat racing. It's to tell you that there's a change on the race course, that either a buoy's broken loose or there's a boat sitting out there. So when you see the yellow, you got to look around and pay attention. Kelly Shane's still in second. She's getting threatened though. Third place, 32. Working his way up. Sylvain Dorès in the CS Levy. Rough day for these smaller classes. We've had a boat towed in almost every heat. Checkered flag being ready for our leader. Jean-Pierre Morin out of St. Barbe, Quebec, first place. Second place, Kelly Shane. In the Bergeron Hull, Joe Flynn's former boat. What a beauty. 32, Celestia Levy. Third place. Fourth place, Out of Control. And that'll leave the Joker with a DNF. Five seconds left. Here they come. They're going to put their foot in it. Nobody will jump. Good start according to the ref. 73, Martin Marchand just walking that boat down that front straightaway, showing you a lot of the bottom. How do you make a hydroplane fast? You fly it. Get it out of the water as much as possible. Have it touch as few times as possible down the straightaway. That's what wins boat races. And we got a boat race on that backstretch. They square off the turn, come down that front straightaway. The head rush, Jonathan Abbott with the lead. Third place, Martin Rochon. Fourth place, boat number 2, Richard Hainault. Still got a battle on that backstretch. Got the adrenaline rush, the 13 on the inside, on the outside. Still got a battle here between the 10 and the 77. I'm sorry, that's the head rush, the 13, or the 10. 10 in the lead, 13 in second, 73 in third. And they're pulling away. Fourth and fifth are way off the pack and way off the pace. Adrenaline rush, Paul Barber back out in front in the 13. Look at this battle as they head down to that stretch, 3 down. Side by side for the lead. Oh, we got one going down, 66. Looks like he's trying to pull the infield. With the lead, but right on his outside's a 10. Deck to deck, they're coaching up to a back marker. They're going to have to go around him. Look at that battle for the lead on the backstretch. Side by side, you can hardly see the guy. He's passing him on the outside. That's the head rush. Rush against adrenaline rush. Rush against rush. White flag being ready. Look at how close they get coming off that corner. What a battle. Still anybody's race. They go down. 4 down, 1 to go. Third place is 73. He's passing the number 2. Putting him a lap down. And the 66 a lap down also. Look at that battle on the backstretch. They're still going at it. Doesn't look like a limb. Looks like the final. Rush against rush. Head versus adrenaline. Last lap, last corner. Look at this battle. If you're on the inside, you want to lean on that guy a little bit. Push him out. Make him guess. Hide that race course. Oh, 10 looks faster, but he's going to get beat to the line by the 13. What a race. Wow. Third place is 73. What a race, and that's just a qualifier.
It is with a lot of disappointment that the T class and the H class had to go back home with only 1 heat under their belt. Because of the high winds, the ACHA committee had no choice but to cancel Sunday's racing. Michael Tremblay took advantage of Leanna Richards' bad luck to increase his lead to 42 points over the Steeler. Between the two favorites, Daniel Lemon sits in the second place, 27 points back. In the Hydro 350 class, great comeback of Normansbury after his accident 2 weeks ago in Lonceau. He came back strong with a nice heat win. In the standings, it is pretty much the same gap between the drivers. Marc Lecomte is still in first place, but Marco Poirier and JP Morin are right behind him with 5 and 8 points respectively. As for Derek Smith, his nice win in Heat 1C proved that his hull was made for the new class. All these folks will travel towards Brockville, but before that, come back with us next week for the very competitive 2.5 liters and the impressive Grand Prix. Have a nice week!